quite interesting story. It's a story about a race. Two companies, the Central Pacific and the Union Pacific Railroads, set out to connect the East and the West Coast of the United States by rail. Although at the time they weren't so united. However, by the time they finished, everyone was mighty proud, and none too shy to say so. Half of the journey here was the job of the Central Pacific. Their task was to challenge the Rocky Mountains themselves.
Alright, so yes, we're playing the Central Pacific mission, which requires us to... Right, the Central Pacific and Union Pacific Railroads linked together on May the 10th, 1869 at Promontory Summit, Utah, and united a young country. It began with the passage of the Pacific Railroad Act on July the 1st, 1862. Land grants were made available to the railroads so that they might join the coasts of the nation. But that's our job now. Bronze connects Sacramento, California with Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm guessing it's around here because that looks like a lake. Before 1876, we have 21 years. Silver, bronze conditions and have a company book value of at least $10 million before 1876. I think we can manage that. Achieve all the above, but also move 10 carloads of troops between Salt Lake City and San Francisco before 1876. Troops will only appear after the cities are connected. We'll only have limited track. I'm guessing this will represent the land grants. To start with, we'll only have 800 miles. At the beginning of each year, you'll earn an additional 100 miles. You can't resign or be removed. Track must connect to existing track, and you'll not be able to buy or sell stock. So this is purely financial gain. So we want to connect to... Oh my goodness. Yes, we've got Salt Lake City over here. San Francisco, Sacramento. What was the other one? I've already forgotten. Sacramento... No, there's another one. Sacramento, California. Oh, Sacramento to Salt Lake City, not from San Francisco. But we do want to connect... So we only want to connect up... We want to... Oh my goodness. I'm guessing tunnels are going to be necessary. So, do we go to Carson City? This is Nevada? Oh, no it isn't. Maybe it is. I don't know. Right. I mean, one possibility would be... Because I'm guessing we're going to... Are we going to... This is still going to cost money, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's going to be ridiculously expensive doing that. And if we never have tunnels, it's going to be ridiculously red, and we're not going to be able to do it at all. Oh, we can't even go high enough to do it. We can, just to there. Yeah, we're going to have to put tunnels. We're going to have tunnels on. So I think the plan. I think we're going to have to. I think maybe loop around. I mean, we could try going across here. Or not. Ah, we can't go across the water. So I think we're going to be going San Francisco, San Jose, maybe. Okay, I'm actually just going to... No. I'm going to have to work out what we're going to do. I mean, we could try going up here. That's going to be pretty steep, though, to get up to... And then come back, and then come down. Across the Humboldt. I still think going to Carson's probably a good idea, but... Or, we could go the other way around and go Salt Lake City to Provo. Oh yeah, this is Utah, so that means that Colorado's just here, isn't it? Very limited knowledge of US geography. What we're going to need to do, though, is we are going to need to come across to Cherry Creek at some point. The problem is this is not going to be a valuable route. This is where the money's going to be. I think we're going to start here. So we'll build out like that. To Stockton. We'll curve around that way because that gives us possibility of getting to San Francisco at some point. Do we have how much we've built so far? Amount of track available is 633, so we still actually have quite a bit that we can build. So a medium and a medium. We're not getting this meatpacking plant, though, that's the problem. But I think we should still be alright. It'll still get sucked up, I think. So we'll put that there. Put you there. And we're going to put that there because long term our goal will be to link up to Carson and go across this way. Carson, then Gabs, maybe to Ruby Hills, Cherry Creek, Salt Lake City. That connection. If we get the Salt Lake City San Francisco connection, that'll start the troops for this bit. So they'll start turning up. We might be able to get that. Yeah. I mean, what was the other bit we were looking at? The book value is just how much money we currently have. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right. So we'll buy ourselves a train for this route. And we want them to always be carrying stuff. Do we go to San Jose and then up to San Francisco and have a very short route here, or do we just go straight? I don't think we can go straight across, can we? No, I think we have to go. Yeah, that's probably not great. That's probably not brilliant. Okay, we're not. Yeah, I think we either go round this way for it. Yeah, we'll do that. Either we go round that way and wheel through, because we're not going to be able to build to that. What are you carrying with you? A lot of alcohol. Right. How much is it going to cost to branch off to Carson? 5 million. Yeah, there's no way we're going to have the bonds for that. Right, we can't even... Right, okay, so issue... We'd have to take 10 out, and it's currently at 11%, so that's a bad idea. And we're not... Yeah, we're not doing... Basically, in this game, by the looks of it, we're playing as the company. So we could probably drop this a little bit. And we can issue stock, so total proceeds would be 49,000. It's not going to be nearly enough. So I think it's just a game... at the moment, it's just waiting. What kind of interesting things have you got? Your alcohol getting produced by the looks of it, but it's getting pulled from Sacramento anyway. Passengers. Yeah, so there's passengers to and from Sacramento. There's nothing. Produce demanded. I'm guessing this is like a distillery then. Yeah, so they're going to take that. Sacramento might start shipping corn down and milk might go up, but unlikely. You're loading up passengers and milk. Produce as well, maybe. Yeah, I think this is going to be probably not as interesting as some of the other ones we've done. Well, some of the other ones. The other two we've done. Just this block of mountains can make it very, very difficult. I think you're a logging camp. There don't seem to be many trees up here, as far as I can tell. There's a couple here. Where do you send your stuff to? You just hold it up here. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go to Carson, then across to Gabs. I mean, then the question is, we could go down here, Tonopah, Pioche, Cedar City, and then it's kind of relatively flat. So we can go to Fillmore. Down here takes us to Provo, and then go up to Salt Lake City. I mean, that's one route. The more direct route is probably going to be is more mountainous. Either way, I think it's Carson City to Gabs is the goal. Sacramento Rocket. Yeah, so it's whether we put in the kind of industry, I don't know, well, not the industry, but the hotels and stuff to bolster profits there. We can get, there's a new type of train we can get. Because, oh, that's only that tiny bit there. Now, yeah, so we could go here, that's about 300. Like that, and then loop down. and then we're avoiding building the tunnels. That's probably makes sense. So yeah, so we've connected up to we're going to connect to San Jose, and then we'll loop up to San Francisco, and then we've got our California leg that we're doing sorted, and then all it will be from there is just building up the infrastructure to connect up. Well, building up the cache to go to Carson, Gabs, and then it's the question of Tonopah or Ruby Hills. Which way do we go? Kind of due east, or do we loop around? Because this hits more places, and it's probably gonna be a better run. You got Cedar City. I mean, basically these two kind of cancel out these two, so these three are all gonna be free track. The route from Salt Lake City, though, carrying the troops to San Francisco, is gonna be a longer route. So it's whether we make that direct is the question. Yeah, at some point I might have to take out a bond thinking about it. Passengers, corn, clothing and clothing. No. Don't want more trains at the moment. Hopefully that's good enough to allow us to connect up to San Jose. Hopefully. And probably not a huge amount. Not enough. Not enough for either, really, because it's 50, isn't it, for the small station? We probably want the medium anyway. I think we'll take a bond out. So it's completely suspended the dividend, because apparently we can't pay it. That's 11%. I'm not a fan of 11% bonds. Especially if we need them to get across to Carson. Because we're gonna need the money for that. Yeah, so a lot of stuff is coming from Santa Rosa. It might actually be worth... If we didn't have all these mountains, I'd be very tempted just to pull this out to Santa Rosa. But that's... Yeah. A lot of tunnels, a lot of expensive tunnels, expensive track. I think this is probably a fairly cheap-ish route. So I think we'll stick with doing it. Let's take the bond. I'm going to regret it, I know, but I think we need it. And then there and there. Options. And slightly more likely passengers, so we will go with the slightly more expensive one. Okay, this may have been a mistake. That much red is bad. Yeah, it's not the best route, is it? Small station. Ah! My goodness, so this route and this station was 500. Ouch. So waiting for these trains to start getting in. Yeah, you're not brilliantly profitable, are you? It's going downhill, it's speeding up. Investors are pleased, not that I can actually use my money for anything. We still have 500 odd miles to build, that free build. We've got more book value now, which is good. We have until the end of 1875, so 20 years. Yes, 20 years, because it's bidding in 56. We've still got 20 years to connect up Sacramento to Salt Lake City. And we've kind of been going the wrong way for it. Right, so how much money do we get from Stockton? Only enough for a small. I mean, small doesn't connect up. We need to connect it up to start the troops. We need to have San Francisco connected and Salt Lake City connected. And I don't want to take another loan out. You coming our way now? Yeah, you're quite a way away from us now. Alcohol. Ooh, alcohol's being shipped along as well. That's good. So I'm guessing, yeah, alcohol's getting shipped down, and prices, because what's I think's happened is this is quite low price of 177, 184. So the price here has kind of started to equalize. It might be worth when we connect San Francisco up to put another station there, put one route from San Francisco to Sacramento, rather than having the thing tick down bit by bit. Barracks. So that's going to be what the troops are. So that. Okay. Yeah, one in, one out. They want weapons, ammunition, and each one wants alcohol. So alcohol price is going to be very high here, I'm guessing. Was it? 200 summit? Just the length of that route and the upkeep is probably not going to make it great. Please be enough. Thank you. Probably build a little route here. Yeah, we'll stick with that. So now what we want is So again, we're waiting for these to come along. I'm just waiting for this, so I think we'll go up to full speed while we wait for this money to tick in. Yeah, it's not the best route. It's more a case of it's going to be shipping a lot backwards. See, it looks like it might have... no, slow down. It had a lot there. But it was only 21k. It's probably because they're so close that they're not going to be making... There's not going to be a lot of difference. Do you even have anything with you? No, you didn't. Yeah, it's only worth 10k. The price differential is very, very small. So the question is, do we actually scrap San Jose and send it all up and just send it to Sacramento, which was my original thought. Right, I think we'll delete San Jose and send you to Sacramento. We'll do that. Yeah. Which means that actually it's going to still hit. It's going to hit because there's no lone things on this route. It's not going to need much maintenance because it's got one right there, and then one towards the end, which might mean it runs out of stuff around here. Maintenance, which is the problem. So we'll let the game run for a bit. Sacramento Rocket, Stockton. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I'm an idiot. I need you to apply that everywhere. So head back to San Francisco. Pick stuff up. This is probably a terrible idea, but I mean, we've got time. I want you to send stuff there. A group of large-scale produce farmers is offered to pay $150,000 every year you haul 5 or more loads of produce as an incentive to ship their product. Do we have produce around here? Yes, we now carry 600. You've hauled 0 loads of produce. Is there any produce farms? Yeah, so what we could do then is have a small station here which picks up some produce and have just a little route here connecting it up. Yeah, we will. Because if they're going to pay us for it, we may as well. And we're only interested in freight, so it doesn't have to be particularly good or fast. So go with the Baldwin and produce. Right, so we're going to take produce from Sacramento Junction, and here whatever, any cargo. Because I don't think there's going to be a huge amount being shipped to here. It's going to be, yes, we want this one. Yes, it's taking at least between 1 and 4 bits of produce. A representative for the timber and steel industries of California has offered you a deal. If you pay them a stipend of $100,000 a year, they will make sure you have enough timber to cover 25 miles of additional track a year. We've not used our current amount, and I think it's one of those things that short term it's not very good, but long term it might be. Because right now we're not really interested in it. We're kind of just saving up to be able to build into Carson, build up to Carson. I'm probably not playing this brilliantly. It might be an idea to go up. You might want to actually go up and around, and if you do that, it might be worth getting this. We'll say no at the moment because we want to have our book value be quite good. Actually, put a service station there because otherwise this train won't get any. But we're still carrying the produce. We are still shipping it around, using other routes as well. 1 load this year. Growing prosperity.